So I'm going to give you a bonus. This is a bonus because today's actually my son's birthday and I wasn't going to actually share a video today, but I was like, I gotta do something. And so every year, ever since he was like 2 years old, I produced a birthday video for him to commemorate going 1 year older, just to share memories from his birth basically. Some of the video was different in the theme, but this year I took Devin from like pre-birth all the way to some current recent media that we captured. And so I'm going to explain to you the editing process. Hopefully this won't be confusing. This will be a little bit advanced. So if you're a novice, just bear with me. I'm going to walk through the basic interface and the concepts of editing so she'll understand them and hopefully understand them. If you have any questions, once we really dig into the editing portion of this program or these videos, I will share that with you and hopefully clarify any sort of confusion that you have. So to start off with, this is ScreenFlow. ScreenFlow 8, I think, is the latest version. It might be the ScreenFlow 9. Let me see here if I can check the about ScreenFlow. Yeah, this is ScreenFlow 9, actually. I've been using ScreenFlow since like ScreenFlow 2 or 3, so for many moons now, and it hasn't really changed a whole. I mean, the features have gotten better and better, but basically the way the program works has not changed. You can edit video, you can record the screen of your computer, you can record PowerPoint slides and create them and turn them into a video. It's this is very powerful software, and I think you can get it for like less than $200, and so it's super affordable. If you're on a Mac, I would suggest you look into ScreenFlow. I'm not an affiliate, but I'm just saying I love ScreenFlow. I've been using it for years, and like I said, it just keeps getting better. And so if you're on a PC, the program you want to look into is Camtasia. It is the I guess the equal or the similar type of program for PCs. My brother used Camtasia. He's a video editor, works at a TV station as well. I use ScreenFlow because I'm on a Mac and I've used it for years. I believe that Camtasia also has a Mac version of it, but a lot of the Mac users just use ScreenFlow. I'm just saying. There are some free screen record software programs out there also, but I'm not going to get into them. And with this program, you're able to, like I said, edit video, and you're also able to record the screen, which is why you're able to see this right now. So this is the basic interface I'm going to walk you through, but this is the source window. This is any clips that you want to edit are going to be here in this window. This is your timeline, or your edited video will appear over here. This is your timeline. So this is where you actually perform your edit. So as I scrub over this portion of the video, you should see this is changing, right? Because this little red dot is called the playhead. This represents an area of the timeline where the marker is. And then there's some other things that I'm really not going to get into, but what I'm going to explain for this video, I'm going to go over a couple of the menu items here, just a couple of them, which pertain to video editing. All right, so if you're editing video clips, you can click on this little video icon here. And then what you can do is, I'll just show you real quick. So I'm going to, if I click on the clip, what I can do is you can scale it. And you can see it's at 67%, probably because, I don't know why. All right, probably because it's 1080. It's actually 1080. And so if you want to scale it down to what it really should be, just hit this little icon here. This only works if it's like 16:9, use this one. If it's 4:3, you hit this one. But if I were to go, if I were to hit, I guess it doesn't work if I hit that. All right, so and then like I said, if you want to change the scale of it, you can either scale up or down by hitting there. And then like I said, if you want just to fit, oh, maybe we can do it now. There we go. All right, so that since it's 16:9, it just brings that into the regular frame as well. All right, that's pretty much all you need to know about scaling your video. That's how you scale it. Don't actually click on the clip and like bring the handles out, because that could change. Well, I guess it can't with this one, but I've seen it where some people do that and it changes the whole aspect ratio, so it can stretch your video out. So I just suggest you either scale the whole video this way, or just use this right there. And then if you want to undo it, you just hit that X there to undo it. And then for audio, it's sort of the same thing. So you adjust your audio levels, make sure the clip is selected, and then you can raise or adjust accordingly. All right, same thing. And then this little button is the only other thing you need to worry about. This is the media library. So this is where all your assets are stored, all of your video, audio, photos, animation, graphics, lower third, text. Any of that will be stored here. This can get like pretty cluttered, and there, I wish there were some, I wish they had bins where you could actually, maybe you can sort it by bins. Sorry if I'm ducking here, but I guess you can't. I don't know if you can or not. And then if you want to change the view, you can click on there, and there's a different way you can view your you can view the clips. All right. And then the only other thing you have to worry about is the title tool. So I'm going to script to the beginning of this clip, and you will see here it has this date, November 3rd, 2008. That actually is a title that I created. That is right here. And so you just click on the title tool, click on plus, and then it'll add another, you can add another text layer there. You can do some manipulation, change the fonts. You can change the little background because it looks kind of grayed out. You can add an outline to it. There's all sorts of little things you can do, you can dig into if you're a ScreenFlow user. All right, but I'm just going to delete that text so we don't need that there. All right, now how do you go and lay it down? So let's assume that you want to edit some video here. And so editing is fairly simple. And editing with any program is pretty much the same. You're going to do the same thing. And so I'm going to use this clip here as an example. So you see this little blue area, that is basically what I'm going to lay in my sequence. And the way you select that area, because you don't want the whole clip to lay down in your timeline, right? Because this is all stuff like before I mean, if I want to get my wife lighting the birthday candle, but this is just us singing my son happy birthday right here. And so you go to the portion that you want to include on your sequence, then you hit this little icon for in, and then you go to the end of it and you hit this icon for the out. And what you can also do is, instead of hitting those, you can hit I or O. So I'm just going to back up here so you can see. I'm going to hit I, and it should, okay, increase it there. And the same thing, you could hit O for out point. And then once you want to lay your clip in, just hit the plus sign. And there is the clip, all right? So that is the clip of my son. Happy birthday to you. All right, so that's an example. And then you just sequence your clips. You just sequence your clips, you add your music narration, and by the end of it, like this took me 5 hours, believe it or not, you will have a completed video. Now, I like video editing. I like the video production process. This is just a fun project for me to do. This wasn't like for business, for marketing or anything. But it's just, you know, I sent this to family. My son didn't even want this public on social media, which I'm not going to share it. But I got to share this. All right, I'm gonna share a bonus tip with you in terms of editing. You want to trim the fat. What I mean by that is you can include less than you want to. If you're editing with multiple clips, less is more. So don't think you have to include the entire clip or that folks won't get it. Normally, most edits are like 4 to 5 seconds. Anything longer than that, folks start to get distracted or they just get these interest, believe it or not. So less is more, definitely with editing. And with that, just have some fun. Like I said, I'm going to hit this harder once we get into editing, actually, to show you how to easily edit. And I'm going to share one more bonus with you since you stuck around. The way you get around all this confusing editing is just to record your video in one take. That's something that I haven't gotten into, but I'm going to share that soon. That's a little secret. I'm going to show you why it works so fast and how you can edit in like 5 minutes just by making 2 edits. Just record your video in one take. Now, it will take you some practice, but if you've started to practice, if you use the techniques that I've shared so far to record your videos and to, make your videos, you can do it. You can record your video in one take. It just takes some practice, all right? So with that, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get all the videos in this series. If you're seeing this on another social network, please share this content. Leave a comment if you have any questions on Amani Channel. Hopefully this was really helpful. Hopefully this was not too confusing and I didn't talk too fast because I like to talk fast. Talk to you soon. Peace.